Khamzat Chimaev has dominated DDP at the UFC 313 in a very outstanding fashion. Now, the fight just ended a few hours ago, and it's like about 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Times. It was a very dominant fight. I won't lie. I know a lot of people are calling it like a hug fest, and it was just grappling and wrestling. And to them, I will say like, hey, that's a part of the game, you know. Like Khamzat literally dominated every round until the last round, where DDP had some success to it, and he tried to come back over. And credit to DDP, like he is durable. Being mauled by Chimaev, it is like you cannot say this guy is not tough, you know. Beating Sean, beating Anderson Silva, not Silva, beating Israel Adesanya, like it is like this guy, like you gotta give credit where it's due, man. And I'm not gonna lie, this was also like a very 60-40 fight. I had like Khamzat winning by like 60% and DDP by 40. The only way DDP was winning is through like striking, as it is not the best skill that Khamzat possesses. But again, like he mauled him, multiple takedowns after takedowns after takedown. Like every round was pretty much a 10-8. And even like Dana White said it too.
And what did you think of DDP's performance, right? Obviously, he was outmatched in the wrestling, never gave up, though. Even in the last round, he started landing his own shots. What did you make of DDP and his toughness to survive 5 rounds?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I had every round at 10-8, maybe except for the last round. But you know, to be in the position that he was in and the crucifix and just getting dominated on the ground and punched in the face and elbowed, and it's a very frustrating place to be in. I thought he handled it well and came out every round, you know, trying to get in the fight and try to win. Yeah, impressive.
On the crucifix, it's a weird one, right? They're landing strikes. He's landing like 200 punches around, but they're not quite hard enough to end the fight. Are you glad the referee doesn't wave a fight off in that position?
Listen, I don't know how hard they are, and I don't want to fucking know how hard they are. Nobody wants.
Yeah, again, like the recent reactions from the crowd, it was like not the crowd, but like the people on the internet. It's like, oh, he's just hugging him, he's just grappling, and there should be like a time limit that how much like a fighter can wrestle and grapple. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, imagine being mauled by one of the top wrestlers, getting punched repeatedly. I know they're not like your jaw cracking punches, but like getting punched like 500 times in every round and still surviving it, like that just like disrespect DDP, you know. Like saying that it was just like a hug fest, like that's just a disrespect to the fighters and to the sport of MMA. And you know, I want to take a time and appreciate Chimaev too, that it's been like 3-4 years that he was wanting to be the champion, and with the last fight with the Kamaru Usman, it wasn't his best performance, you know. Like Kamaru coming just off the couch, you know, on a short week notice, and people say like it was a draw or like Kamaru won that fight. I still think it was like a 60-40 again on the decision. I think the judges got it right in that fight, and I just, you know, this one was, people were saying like, you know, DDP is like a is a tough as nails, which he is, you know, and it's not gonna be easy to, you know, beat him. And Chimaev like chaining his trainer, chaining his strength and conditioning coach, that really paid off, you know. Like I would like the camp that he was in, you know, before he was reported to being overtrained every time he went to the fight. Now they were like being like very scientific and like watching him like recover from every spar, and it really paid off. And you know, congratulations to Chimaev, you know, I wish him the best. You know, this was a very good it was a good card, you know, especially the main event in Chicago. Like the fans were the crowd was electric. The fans really showed love to Chimaev over there. Big big Chimaev fan base over there. And you know, Islam, Chimaev, Khabib, like how well and quickly they have taken over the sport. and like became champions in their own respective weight classes. It is like very impressive to see. It's gonna be a long dominator reign for at least 5 to 10 years. Wrestlers and MMA fighters coming from that area, the Dagestani background. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe. This wasn't like a quick analysis right after the fight. It is 4 a.m. in the morning, and yeah. And I wish you all the best. I'll probably make a more deeper breakdown, so subscribe. And peace.